the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, I think Isaiah gave his forfeit he forfeited his game, so
yeah, he forfeited.
He didn't want to play this. Restarted, yeah. Restarted, yeah.
Who is this?
Well, we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. It's Sunday night prime time. He's off and running. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback.
So much.
A little bit.
A little bit. I played the other one. 19, I think.
One of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
I know too.
Stafford just
I agree.
continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Yes, he did.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
Yeah, I got hella money.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra
I need to get first down.
Now pressure coming.
I'm going to get started.
Actually, didn't click that.
So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. He finds Adams complete.
Hey, got them one in there, boy.
Excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up to the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there.
What you crying for?
A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field. This defense better respond.
First and 10, here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nakua. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gets on the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Go, 20.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Stafford throwing again.
I'm wide open.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Texans force the turnover on the first series of this game. Texans to the line. First and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
What? What?
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, what this defense has shown is they're going to capitalize on mistakes, not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Limited damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Stafford once more. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Smith has the INT. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense. And, hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it. When you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the beat moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon.
Oh!
Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter.
Man.
Here's our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first.
Good block.
Still going inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Offense up to the line fast.
Dang.
Tried to throw on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins.
I don't know.
So it'll be second down. And he could have a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone.
He jumped outside.
But now all eyes gonna
Yeah,
turn
he
to
jumped
the
outside.
officials. We gotta see if this flag is gonna take it away.
You ain't see yourself move?
No.
You just trying to get the game over with, huh?
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through.
And Isaiah like swim well.
14.
You losing?
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And, Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, but typically one will follow.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And the Texans get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Go with that.
That's all.
Oh, no.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
See, you all ran over
To the
again.
air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender
He missed it.
as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud again. Has it downfield working the left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down, Texans.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Great decision to bounce this outside.
Great decision to bounce out.
Run. It's 2nd down.
2nd attempt.
Some early touches in Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row.
Yeah, it's almost done.
That clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays
Game
in a row.
over.
Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. A flag
Hey.
down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Here's Stroud now.
I knew it.
And it's intercepted. And the Rams will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
But
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford finds him over the middle. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Stafford now on 1st down. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
You're wide open, boy.
He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner.
I said, you still left them papers over here?
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw here for Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Now Stafford again. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. After a good pickup, their setup was second and short. Back to throw here, Stafford. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. As we get ready for the EA Sports, in the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
I stayed.
Come on, Matthew. I score, game over.
This is first and 10.
Okay.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10, on to Mixon. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
This is Mixon. He'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11th. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
First down, Texans.
On the carry, this is Mixon. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you're going to set yourself up for success.
Mixon gets it again.
Ooh, you got it.
Can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Stroud now on third. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant. Weren't they, Brock? If the route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that shoulder away.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Stroud's going to throw for it.
Oh, I missed it.
doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. With that initial tackle, stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
It wasn't.
Around your own end zone, you're thinking
What did you say?
It wasn't working. I clicked it.
Initially, just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
It's called situational football. You work on it all through
I
training.
already
Not
before
just
you
2
can
minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get
before
that
you
first
can,
down. Just get out of the
throw the
shadow
ball
of your
out,
own goal
already.
line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
What did you know?
Efficiency. Exactly
I don't
what you're
think so.
looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and
Roblox,
very
right?
manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing is Stroud. Collins got it left side. Touchdown, Houston.
That's
The
game.
Texans making a 3-possession
Oh,
game.
I'm each other. Alright,
Yep.
He did.
He won.
22-0. He did.
He won 22-0?
Yeah.
Hey, alright, so now Taylor, me, and Dad got a point.
Play what?
What's about that? You about to play my
Got a
game.
point, but next game
What's
is...
your game?
Next game is
You
Matthias.
about to play basketball,
It's
legends.
Mathias game
Basketball.
on Roblox.